Hello viewers, you're welcome to TM Business Innovation. Today we shall be designing a water logo. We'll be making use of our CorelDraw. Without taking much of our time, let's get started. So the first thing I'll be doing is I'll be selecting my ellipse tool here. I'll be holding down my control key, then I drag. And let me make use of my freehand tool. So we have the freehand tool over here. So I want to create a line in order to achieve what I aim to achieve. I'm dropping this here, then from there, taking this out a bit, taking this like this, here, this here. So what I'll be doing next is I'll be selecting my shape tool. I'll need to highlight all of this in order to convert it to curve. So after highlighting, then you click on convert to curve. So with that, I'll be able to convert all of this to curve, right? We are good to go with this. I'm converting this to curve as well. We are good to go. So let me adjust this here. I'll be adjusting this as well. Yes, I think that's cool. From here to I need to cover this part here to go. I'll be adjusting this as well. Like this, right? Then this part as well need adjustment. Take it in a bit. Click on this part or adjust it a bit. You always click on those edges so that those arrows will appear. Then with the help of that arrow, you'll be able to do your adjustment. You'll be able to adjust it in such a way that to be satisfactory to you. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't like this pointed edge. So I have to adjust it with the arrow. And we are good to go. We're almost done with that. This part too needs adjustment. Yes. So I need to adjust this part too. Yes, I think I need to adjust this part a bit. Yes, this is good. This is nice. So what I'll be doing next is creating a duplicate of this line I've drawn across the circle. So how do I do that? I'll hold down my control key, then I'll pick it up from here, take it the other way, and I will right click. So I have a duplicate, right? So I had to merge these two lines together. So this one has been selected. Hold down your shift key and select the other one. So I've selected both lines. Then you come to this part here where you have combine. You can use the short key Ctrl L, or better still, you click on this icon. So it is combined together now. It's now a single entity. Can you see? So I can move it. It's now a single entity. So I had to adjust this very well, that it fits in properly. So how do I do that? So I need to manipulate this now. I'll be holding down my shift key so I can adjust it at every end. So I'm not okay with this yet. I want to widen it a bit. I think it's better this way. Okay, I have to adjust it a bit. Yes, getting there, getting there. No, it is not properly fitted. No. Yes, I think it's okay this way. So the next thing I'll be doing now is I'll be making use of my fill tool. My filling tool. We have it there. This is it. Smart fill tool. Yes. So I'll click on smart fill tool. Okay, I think okay, I prefer this color over here. So and I'll be clicking on this part. Can you see? So I've used the smart fill tool to fill in color there, right? So I'll be discarding those parts I don't need. I don't need this part again. So I can select this part here. Yes. And I'll right click delete. So I don't need that part again. So also I don't need this circle. I'll select this, I'll right click and I'll click on delete. So I only have this left, right? We are good to go. We are good to go. So the next thing I'll be doing now is I'll be putting some other features to make it more realistic, to make it more interesting, right? So don't forget we are designing a logo for a water company. Should I say a water logo? Yes, to be precise, a water logo. So the next thing I'll be doing now is I want to be adding some features into it to make it look more real and more beautiful. So how do I do that? How do I do that? So I'll be making use of my ellipse tool, this ellipse tool here. Clicking it, we are making use of this once more. Hold down your control key so I can have a perfect circle, right? So I think I'm okay with this. Then I'll be selecting my polygon tool. Okay, now come to this part here. Hold down my control key, then I'll draw a polygon, right? So I'll be converting this 5-sided shape to 3. So I'll just come over here, I'll reduce it to 3. Then I can now put it over here such that it fits in properly. Okay, we are good to go. So the next thing I'll be doing is I need to work on this shape, this triangle over here, so it look perfect on that circle. So how do I do that? I will need to break the connection. I need to break the curves. So how do I break the curves? I can use the short key Ctrl Q. So I've broken the curves now. Then I'll select my shape tool and I will highlight this part here. So I've highlighted this node here. I need to delete that node. This part too, I'll highlight the node. I need to delete it as well. Then now I can also select this once more and convert to curve. Right, we are good to go. So now I can work on this part here. Can you see it has been converted to curve? So I can actually work on it. Yes, can you see? Simply because it has been converted to curve, I can work on it now. I think this is cool. Can we shift it out a bit? Yes, super. So now I need to make use of my freehand tool. This is the freehand tool over here. So I'm selecting this and I'm drawing a line across. Right? So I need to be we need to be very careful over here so I can select the node properly. We need to draw a perfect line across. So I think this is perfect enough. I'll be dropping it. Then I'll make use of my smart fill tool just like we did the other time. So I'm selecting the smart fill tool and I'm filling in this shape over here. Yes, we are good to go. We are good to go. Okay. So now I can discard all these parts that are not needed. I don't need this part over here. I need to delete this line here. Thank you. So I can delete this one as well. Yes, I can delete this triangle as well. So I right click, then discarded that. So I want to duplicate this part as well, just like I did for the previous one. So once this is selected, I hold down my control key, do not forget that, then I will switch it over and right click. So we have that there. So now I need to give this part to a color. So I'll be making use of my smart fill tool to duplicate a layer here, right? So I'm coming to my smart fill tool and I'll select. We are good to go with this. So I can now discard the circle itself. So but before I do that, I need to merge all of this together. So I'll be selecting those 3 layers. 1, hold on my shift key, 2, 3, right? So I'll come to this part here where I have combine. I'll click on it and have it as a single entity. So I cannot discard this circle. So we have this drop shape, right? So it's getting more interesting. So I want to reduce the size of this. I'll be bringing it over to this place. Can you see this? Is this not beautiful? This is nice. So the next thing we'll be doing now is adding more feature to make it look what more interesting, just like I said earlier on. So we'll still continue with that. So I need to create a whole lot of effects on this to make it look really beautiful. So how do I do that? Okay, I think I need to create something here. So I'll be making use of my freehand tool once more to create okay, let me just do it outside that part so that you can all see it. Yes, open this and I'm putting it here. Yes, achieved. And I can click on my shape tool and I'll highlight all of this. I'll convert to curve so I can work on that. I've converted this to curve. So since I've converted this to curve, I can now work on every part I wish to work on. So I think I really want to work on this part. Yes, and this part as well. Yes, this is nice enough for me. So that is that about that. I will reduce this size. And I'm bringing this over here. We are good to go. So I'll be adjusting it properly here. Yes. So I need to make use of my zoom icon so that we can work on this. Okay. Yes. So I'll be giving this a color. Let me drop the zoom icon. I'll give this a color. White. That's good. I need to remove the airline. I'll take off the airline to white as well. Okay, so that is that about that. And the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be adding more features to it. I'll click on my ellipse tool and I'll be drawing a circle here. Okay, I need to reduce none, remove the hairline, and I'll give it a color white as well. That's that about that. We are good to go. We are progressing. So now I can now reduce this, and then I'll be creating an effect over here. So I'll just click on my freehand tool, then I'll just take a line from here. Drop it here, wait in a bit, and I'm dropping this over this part, and I can actually join the line here. So I need to convert the whole of this to curve, just like we did. We are clicking on our shape tool and I'll be highlighting all of those lines. Then I'll click on convert to curve. And I can now work on this line. So let's see how it goes. Bringing this over to this part here. And this well. Converting this to curve. And this also. Like this is okay. I can adjust it properly. Yeah. I need to rotate it a bit. Yes, I think this is fine. This is nice. This is nice. This is fine. I can bring it a bit low. Yes. Let's make it bigger a bit. So I'll hold down my shift key and I'll be stretching it out. Okay. I need to rotate this guy once more. I can bring it down a bit. I still need to rotate it. Click on it one more time, then I will rotate it a bit. Yes, this is nice. This is okay. This is nice. This is okay for me. Now I want to give this a color. I'll give this a color. Okay, maybe we should just give this another color. Let's give it a deeper color. Okay, so we can always work on this. Let's give this a deeper color as well. Yes, I think this is nice. So I'll be giving this a lighter color. Yes, this is better. This is nice and this is better. So I need to remove the hairline. The hairline is that thicker outbound, that black thicker outbound. So I need to remove it from this. So you can come over to this part there. You double click on it, it comes up this way. Then you can always change the hairline. So I'm suggesting to use same color as the hairline. Okay, can you see? I think this is nice. This is beautiful. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be creating more features on this to make this more beautiful. So all we need to do next is make use of another tool known as interactive fill tool. Yes, it's a special tool. You can actually use this tool to add effects on your designs. So I want to make use of the interactive fill tool. So I'll be making use of it over here. Okay. Yeah. Can you see? So that's brilliant. But mind you, you can always adjust it to your satisfaction. So the format of that interactive fill tool now is linear. So I want to convert it to a preferred one, radar. Okay, I think radar is nice for me. So I'll be bringing it to this part here. Yes, I think I would love it to be here. This is too big. I'll make it smaller a bit. Yes, I think it's nice this way. We are good to go. We are good to go. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be adding an effect here. So I'll have to make use of my interactive fill tool. So how do I do that? I'll just come over to this part here, and once again I'll be making use of interactive tool over here. So I'll hold this part and I will drag, right? Simple, just like we did the other time. But this is just too much as well, so I have to adjust it so it's fitting properly. Right, let's see. Okay, I think this is nice. This is nice. This is okay for me. This is okay for me. So what else? We have to add some things. This is looking more beautiful. Okay, let's put in some other things. So I need this guy. Let me copy this onto C, or better say you drag and drop. So we have it over here, and I'll be giving it another color entirely. This color, okay. I think this is nice. This is okay. This is nice. So I'll also make use of this. Do I need this? Yes, let me make use of this as well. I'll make it smaller. I want to give it a color. Okay. I need to make it look smaller. Okay. I'll bring in whole of this here, and I'll have to rotate it. Okay. Yes. I'll bring it over to this part here. It's just to make it look more beautiful. So let me give it this color. You can actually give it a color. The pixel is just too big, so I can reduce it to 1. The color, that is nice. This is cool. So what do we do next? I want to add bubbles. I want to add more bubbles, so it look more better. So let's make use of one. Okay, we'll go to our ellipse tool right here. I'll click on it. Let's create something beautiful. Don't forget to hold down your control key so I can have a perfect circle. So I will reduce the pixel, the thickness of this airline to, okay, I think it's okay this way. So I want to give it more concrete color. Okay, let's do it without color. Let's just give it something light. Yes, this is cool. So I can always take off the airline. No, I don't want any airline there. And I can bring it over to this place, or I'll have to reduce it very well, or better still, let's give it something better. Let's make the airline, let's give it an airline. Okay, we'll come over to this part one and give it a color. Let's use this. Okay, but we'll be changing the color to white. This side to look like white. Okay, so white. Okay, is this okay? Is this fine? So I'll need to increase the pixel thickness. Okay, I think this is better. So I need multiple of these. So I just drag and right click. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be adding the name. I'll be adding a name to this our logo. So let me position this properly. Yes. So let me reduce the zoom level. Okay, so I want to add a name to this now, right? I think this is very beautiful. This is nice, right? So you just make use of your text to add name. Okay, I want to use a font. What is a better font? Let's look for a font. I think this is nice. So let's give it a name. Let me use H2O drop. I think I'm okay with that name. Then H2O. The drop should be in small letter. Yes. This. So I can make it more bigger. Yes. This is nice. Let me drag it to the center. So we can actually change the color of this. Yes. So I need to break this off. Ctrl K. I've broken it. Then it's now two entities instead of just one. It's now two entities. So this I'll be giving a color. Let me see if I can use this color. Is this nice enough? Let's try this. No, it's not different from what we have. So let's give it this color. Give it another color. No. You can actually do this. We'll give it this color and we'll change the airline. So you come over to this part. Let's give it airline. 2. I think 2 is okay. The color should be this. Okay. Yes. This preferable. So I need to increase that airline. Okay. Thickness of that airline to 8. Let's see if 8 is good. Yes, I think this is okay. I'm not too cool with this color. It's just too right. Is this nice? No. Yes, can I use this? Yes, this is nice. This is okay. This is beautiful. So with this, let me zoom this for so we can see it properly. Yes, we have come to the end of this design. This is beautiful. This is brilliant. So this is just a smart techniques using your CorelDraw to design what? Water logo. I believe we can all do this now. It's very simple. It is straightforward. So if you have learned one or two things from this channel, do well to subscribe to our channel, comment, share and like. God bless you. See you some other time. Bye for now.